It says we're live and we're all here. All three of us are here at the beginning. It says we're live and we're all here.
Oh,
Hey, turn it down.
all three of us. Yeah, I'm mute. Yeah. Did it.
Okay. LaDonna's been in a meeting all day. I have to remember that we're live because we've been talking all day long between meetings and work. And Sheryl was on the loose today. All the things.
I was in a barn.
So,
I was in a
Sheryl
barn.
was unsupervised.
Yeah, I was
oh,
no, I had supervision. I had Nikki and Dusty Moose. And
what is this all about?
what?
What is that all about?
What? That we're all
Is that-
across?
No, like how Karen, that's so funny. Hey Karen, how are you?
Michael said the other day when they were in StreamYard that it was a new it's
Yeah.
Oh, there's a different layout.
Yeah, we're all across.
Look,
I put my Miranda Lambert on. I was trying to hide the fact that I have no makeup on.
oh look, it did it 2 times.
I got her some neutral.
Oh, LaDonna, my hubby has something for you.
Oh, that sounds promising.
He has some neutral.
This is every time I do that, I'm gonna have to say show on stage every single time.
Really?
Because when I go to push it like this,
Instead of highlighting it immediately, you gotta do
yeah,
an
I
action
have to do like this, and it says show on stage.
That's weird.
That is very weird. I don't like that.
My husband's already practicing for Saturday. He's being a comedian over here.
Hey, wolves. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Y'all, I don't know why I cannot. That's going to drive me insane.
Yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
sounds like, from an IT perspective, I'm like, you're supposed to reduce clicks, not add clicks.
That doesn't, no. I don't even, what is style? I don't know. I better not be pushing any buttons because that would be bad. I'd probably delete myself and y'all too. Y'all, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. That means tomorrow's Friday. Is everybody excited?
Yes. Yeah.
I know I am. I am so excited that tomorrow is Friday. I can't even begin to explain. Cannot.
My daughters have
So, tomorrow?
Saturday.
Wow. You know what? One of the other volunteers said prom was last weekend. That seems really early, right?
They do it early because graduation's early here.
Yeah. Katie graduates on Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
That was so weird when you said that. Yeah, TGIF wolves. That was so weird that they would have graduation because isn't Mother's Day on a Sunday?
Yeah, it's always on a Sunday. It's on the 11th.
Yeah, but what it is they have to like reserve the convention centers and stuff. So there's so many schools, they don't have a choice.
Yeah, they just get what they get, and they don't throw. And Gretna, this is their first Gretna East. It's their first graduating class ever.
Aw.
So
Hey, Miss Sandra.
First graduating class from Gretna
Y'all,
East.
every single time I'm going to have to do this double button. All right. Miss Pamela asked me, how did I like the movie? If you want me to be honest, I have not had 5 seconds to watch it. I didn't even let LaDonna put out a video today. She sent me the cutest little tale of the bunny picnic that she was talking about in a live one time. And she sent it to me, and I haven't had a chance to watch it. But I'm going to. I'm going to. So we're going to do a quick claim sale today, y'all. We each have 18 items. That means it's going to be no offer ups. We may have a choice or two. I think all of mine except some jewelry pieces from Dolores are going to be choice. But I do have a couple of pieces from Dolores um, that are here, and so I'm going to show those. Um, Dolores left those here when she came from the UK, and so they would be shipped from me. And that will be from right outside of Houston, Texas. If you are watching and you've never been here before, hello, my name is Beth. Most everybody that's in the chat right now has been here before, and I have two guests today. That is right here in the middle is LaDonna at Bayoubellevintiques. And on the other end is Miss Sheryl-SherylShinySquirrel. And so these ladies and I kind of started hanging out when, by chance, when we went to Misty's. And then we just decided to stay together for the weekend. And yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. So now we've kind of just been hanging out. Hey, Christy, thank you so much. I appreciate you letting me know that you're new. And welcome, welcome. I'm Beth. That's LaDonna. And then Sheryl in the ball cap. Their channels are linked below. I don't know if their IGs are linked below, but they're the same name. So if you want to follow us, I'm Carolina Princess. Maybe I'm just Sweet Treat. I don't know what I am on Instagram. LaDonna is the same. I'm Carolina Princess STNP. So welcome, welcome. Hey, Anam or Amy. Hello. How are you? So we'd love for you to follow us on that platform as well. When it's their turn, I'm going to let them introduce themselves, tell you where you can find them in other locations, on other live streams. They do a couple of things that I do not do. And so I'll let them tell you where you can find them. We are doing quick claim today. Some of these items for us, either we had, well, they, and then we, I don't have a lot of anything. They may have a lot of something. And so they were bringing it for quick claim. For me, I've had some things that I have shown before, but I have reduced them before they go to my booth in the little clearance shelf. So I want to give y'all, and some of it's new as well. I do have everything from jewelry to ephemera to housewares, all the things. And so, yeah, we are a vintage group. And so we go by that 80-20 rule, that 80% of what we sell is vintage. And then we've got some other things that may be vintage inspired or not quite that vintage mark by industry standards yet. Hey, Angie, how are you? Anam or Amy, what's up with the new layout? Have you had this yet? Done a StreamYard where when you highlight someone, you actually have to show on stage and then click it for it to come off? That's new for me. Have you had that before? And there is our newbie. Thanks for telling us that you're a newbie too, Christy. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's a new layout thing going on here. So let me get used to that. Look at Jean. Girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. How are you? So glad that you're here today. Thanks for joining me. How are things going for you? I hope well. All right, so we got a lot of stuff and a lot of choices. So we're actually going to go ahead and get started. I need to change the layout a little bit. Let's see. Okay. All right. I need to do layout. And why is everything so new? LaDonna is going to go first. And Namra Amy wants to know how you're feeling, Sheryl.
I'm actually feeling better. I was good enough to go to a barn sale today. I bought some cans.
I think she was just running loose. She wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah,
No,
she wasn't supposed to be there.
It was on the way home, literally.
She tattled on herself.
I did. No, I wasn't hiding it, but I bought what are those two cans? A chock full of nuts and a Planters Peanuts vintage cans. I was so proud of myself for buying them.
There you go. Hey, Miss Nettie, how are you? So again, LaDonna, do you want to kind of tell them everything as far as we all need the same thing? And each one of our emails is right here in blue. But I'm going to let LaDonna start. Introduce yourself, LaDonna, because we do have newbies, and I'm so excited. Thank you for joining us and for getting in the chat with us. And Amber Amy said, "When vintage calls, you got to go."
Well, it was a grandpa's barn sale. The car just automatically went that way.
Veered off. Veered off. All right. So, LaDonna, take it away, girlfriend.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm Ladonna-Bayoubellevintiques. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, on Vamp, which is on District Virtual Antique Marketplace, on Etsy, on eBay, and Mercari. I'm kind of all over the place. I am out of Omaha, Nebraska. So if you haven't purchased from me before, I'll need your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address, your PayPal email, if you have one. If not, I can send the invoice to your regular email and you can check out as a guest. We all use Pirate Ship. Let's see, I think that's it.
You did a
only
great
get,
job.
yeah, you only get charged what it actually costs to ship your item. It's not going to be anything extra on top of that. We do combine shipping. Like if you buy multiple things from me, I will combine all of your items, and when I send you the invoice, it will be the cost of your items plus the shipping charge. And remember, if you're new, you need to send me that information. You send Beth the same information you buy from her, and the same for Sheryl. Did I miss anything?
When will you be invoicing and sending out your invoices?
I will be invoicing over the weekend. So by Sunday night, you should have an invoice from me.
Okie dokie. So we're each going to show three items, and then after LaDonna will be Sheryl. She will show three, and then I will show three. If you need, LaDonna, do you want to be big screen? That way that people can see you big?
Yeah, it might be best for some of the pieces because they're a little bigger.
All right. So LaDonna, that means everybody's big screen, Sheryl.
Okay.
All right. Are we doing, how many items are we doing? 3 at a time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Squirrel.
All right. The first item that I'm going to bring is simply because Easter is upon us. I didn't want to pack these up in my tote, so I thought I would just bring them to you. These were in today's video that dropped. These are little Hallmark bud vases. One has a bunny in a yellow vase. The other has a chick with a green vase. So these, I just put lotion on my hand too. So these are going to be number $8, number 59. $8, number 59.
Hi, Maritza.
And it's choice.
So how this works, if you're new, you would put number, if you're interested in purchasing one or more of those, you would put number 59 in the chat. And the first one to put 59 and the ones that we see on our end will be the one who gets to choose if they want one or more.
Alrighty. We will move on from that. The next item I have for you guys are a choice of cross ornaments. So this one is Believe, and it's by Willie Green Aldridge. And this one is Be Still and Know That I Am God. It's a Psalm 46:10 by Amy Lee Weeks. On the back, they have a little keyhole, and then they have a key attached to the tassel. So this is going to be choice $6, number 53. $6, number 53.
Those are super cute,
Aren't they?
especially
Beth
right
has her
here.
crosses. And I forgot to send you the cross I have for you, Beth.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe we should meet up.
All right. We don't have any interest in those. We're going to move on to the next item. All right. These are going to be belts. I have a choice of 3. This one is a turquoise and wood
Oh, that's pretty.
beaded belt. It's braided with seed beads. So that's your first choice. Your second choice. Let's see if I can detangle this, is this black seed bead. See, they're like little iridescent black seed beads with the wood beads in the middle. And it's like a tassel style. So you could either wear it around your neck or you could just tie it as a belt. I'm interpreting them as a belt.
Yeah, that's a lot of seed beads. So
Yeah.
I would hope that would be a belt.
Then the next one is a multicolor seed bead. You got your blues, your purples, your yellows, kind of Mardi Gras-ish
They call
style.
it a carnival or a peacock bead.
Yeah. Here is your middle section, and then it goes down again with that whole tassel effect. So this is going to be choice of these 3 belts. $8, number 50. $8, number 50. You cannot buy the beads for that.
No,
So if you want to craft with them, that is an option as well.
that bluish color one would be beautiful. Like, you know how you throw on a basic suit cover up? That would be to tie around that. That's really, really pretty. And $8, that's good. Again, the beads.
Yeah.
That's really good. Those are pretty.
All righty. We will move on if no one is interested.
Okay. Now, Cheryl, we're getting ready to go to you.
Okay.
And if you see something as you're watching the replay, or if you're coming in later, make sure to just either put it in the chat, or you can email the seller directly.
Mm-hmm. And I am Sheryl-ShinySquirrel@gmail.com and everywhere else. I'm the same name. And I sell eBay, Vamp, which is on District. And my husband and I just started a little channel together to sell on District on another little place. We're going to try it out on Saturday and see how that goes. And he's convinced that everyone's going to like him better than me.
Tune in for the fun.
Yeah, tune in for the fun. You know what? I can't. Where's B? I'm sorry. I was ready. Okay. So the first thing I put together some little jewelry bags. And here they are. So this is A. And so these are quick claims. It's number 22. So it's $10 for one bag, but if you want both bags, it's 18. So you get a little discount there. So this is bag A. Last time I had jars, and this actually is more than these are packed full. And this is all wearable jewelry. And I've put tons of stuff in there. This is bag
So
A.
it is not craft jewelry. It is
No, it's
not
not
craft
craft.
jewelry.
This is all wearable jewelry. There's earrings, there's brooches. This is a brooch right here. This is, I think, for a scarf little holder. There's some seed bead. There's a seed bead necklace in there, bracelets, earrings, and just that's a brooch right there, a little butterfly brooch, and more earrings. And then the B is also, there's some new stuff in there, Charming Charlie's. There's more necklaces, earrings, and it's like I said, this is like the what do you call it? It's not glass. It's not shell. I can't think of what it's called right now, but it's glass. There's some glass beads. There's some just little, but it's all wearable. So, anyways, that's either A or B. Number 22. One for 10 or both for 18. And I'm wanting to clearance some of this stuff I have. I have so much.
The little kitten right there, are
It's a
those,
sticker. That's a
is
sticker.
it a pin
No,
or a
that's
sticker?
That's a sticker. Yeah. I do have some coming up that have a couple little brooches, like Easter brooches in them. But
Okay.
those are the first two I'm starting with. So A or
Hey,
B.
Dusty, how are you? So you've got a choice. Number 22, it's
Mm-hmm.
$10 for one bag of wearable jewelry or 18 for both bags of
Right.
wearable jewelry.
So it's A or B or both for 18. Yeah. So I'll put that to the side. And then the next is also a choice. I have these. They're pillowcases. There's two standard size pillowcases, and they're both the same. They're the praying hands, and it's going to be number 20, $10 for either the two pillowcases, or I have a tablecloth, and this is a large one. It is, I believe, 66 by, I wrote it down, but I don't remember where I wrote it down. It's a rectangle, 66 by, I'll have to measure it again now. And now I don't remember where I put it. I'm sorry, guys. But it is all cotton. And it's funny because I was looking to see if it had the measurements. It's a syntax. But it literally says, made right in America. I don't know if you can see that. Made right in America.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
Isn't that cool? I thought that was cool. So, but like you said, it's probably like for just a regular size. It's longer. It's that big. It's that long. And then the regular width. Of course, I guess it would be better to do it that way, right?
The colors are pretty.
Mm-hmm. Is that a orchid or what would that be? Like a
Oh, don't
tiger
give me the
lily?
line. I don't know.
Something like that. So anyways, that's 20 for either the two pillowcases, the standard size, or the tablecloth. I'll offset that to the side. And then the next is just a straight one item. And it's a hefty one. This is fabric. This is vintage Mickey Mouse. And it's 5 yards. 5 yards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a lot. and it's a Brett Mar division of Brett Fabrics. It says right there. But it's, yeah, this is a lot of fabric. It's five yards. So that would be number 21. And I just lost my number. It's chaos.
That's a lot of fabric. 5 yards is a lot.
$20. Number 21. I think it fell on the floor, my number. So that's my straight. That's just a straight claim. Let me put that down. 21. $20, because that's, like you said, that's a lot of fabric for all this Mickey Mouse. You can make curtains with this. That's it's a big.
It's like a cotton, Cheryl.
It's a cotton, but it's not a stretch. It's not a stretch knit. It looks like a jersey knit. I mean, it's got a little give to it, but not a lot. It's definitely not. It's definitely the vintage, like, jersey knit. Not without a lot of stretch to it. But it's a lot of fabric. But I didn't want to cut it up, I mean, I could eventually, but I thought I would pass it on, just one big chunk of 5 yards of fabric for $20. I mean, you can't even get new fabric, but vintage like this, nah. So those are my 3.
All right. Now I'm going to do the layout. Y'all tell us if you like this layout. Do you like them being big like this, or do you like us on the side? Let me know in the chat right here. Do you like the 3 of us on the same screen? Hey, Miss Debbie, how are you? Good to see you. And Tasty Car, thank you for joining us. I think this is the first time you've been with me, at least in the chat. So thank you so much. Dusty wants to know how your ribs are doing, how your rib is, Cheryl.
They're better, actually. I went to the doctor's today, so yeah, they're better. They're not as painful as they were. So thank goodness, because yeah. But I have to watch it. I can't bump them, or do too much strenuous lifting and stuff like that. So.
All right. Well, Miss Pamela said.
Thank you, Michelle, for asking.
She says she likes the person selling big, so we're going to go with that for right now. That means you get me on the big screen. So again, thank you so much for everybody being here today. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are watching and you have not subscribed before. And thank you for our 2 new people who have let us know they're relatively new in the chats today. We appreciate you being here. We try to do this about once a month. Whatever shenanigans we can do. All right. Seller big. Wolves likes that too. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, y'all. It wouldn't be a sell with me without some jewelry. Pam says that way I can see the item as big as clear as possible. That's a good description. My first item today is going to be a choice. I have a lot of jewelry, and so I brought some quick claim, fast things. I have 2 things to show you, and each are $5. They are going to be number 13. $5 each, number 13. The first choice. Uh-oh, I just dropped that on it. It just knocked it off. Because I have loaded this card full of earrings. So on this card set, I have 1, 2, 3. Wait, I can't count that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 pair of earrings. I have everything from a little dangle to just like a more dressier single ball. There are some red acrylic faceted ones here, and then some gold hoops right here. I will say that these little green ones, they do fluoresce. So I don't know if you can see that, but they fluoresce. That means they kind of glow. They just must have a coating. And then you have the pair of love right here. It says love. These are some black glass little studs. These are some clear rhinestone studs, some faux pearl, This set has a little design and then a little bead right here. It's acrylic. These are acrylic, and then some glass hoops. But this and this, these are just all studs. And this says nickel-free cubic zirconium. And it's basically pearls, some rhinestones, and some silver. This is new old stock. This set was, I added this and this. I think everything else was on there, but I just filled up the card. It was $8 and this was $8. But these, you're going to get both of this for $5, or you're going to get this. It is, I don't know if this is wood or if this is lacquered magazine. And I say that because right up here, my grandmother made one of these. This is a 66-inch necklace. I wanted to show you the beautiful colors of this. And I know that is a Kmart card. And yes, I miss Kmart. We loved Kmart, mainly for the ices and the pretzels. I'm not going to lie. All right.
And blue
The
light
popcorn.
specials.
The
I
popcorn.
know. So it's got some little seed beads, glass seed beads in the middle. My grandmother made these with magazines, and and she would roll them and shape them. But I know they can also be made and painted out of wood too. So they can be made and painted from wood. But all of these beautiful, vibrant colors, I want to show you this. This is one necklace, no clasp, and it is $5, 66 inches. So is it paper? I didn't know if this one was wood or paper. I've had some that are wood, but this could definitely be paper. My granny made it out of magazines, which was paper. So this one is 66 inches. It is $5, number 13, or your 12 pair of earrings, $5, number 13. Even if you took these off and put them in another card, put them in a little Easter egg, all of the things. But your choice is $5, number 13 for the necklace, or 12 pair of the earrings. All right, that is my first item. Let me move it out of the way because that took a lot of effort to show and not knock anything else that I had on the table down. All right. The next item that I have, if you know, you know, I'm going to show y'all some bells. I don't even know if this video has gone out yet because there's been so many bells. But I have had some people ask if I was going to start bringing the bells, and I am. These are going to be $6 choice, and they're going to be number 4. Your first one is a little vintage lusterware Dutch boy figural bell. He's got the orange luster with the blue paint. He's in excellent condition, no chips or cracks. I want to say he must have sat on something because that's in the shape of the bell. It is marked made in Japan on the inside. Super, super cute. I love that they put his little feet right here. That's darling. He has a great little face. Even if you made this into something else, that would be cute. He is about 4 inches tall with a 2-inch diameter. He is $6, number 4. And your other choice is the 1989 unicorn bell. I don't know, but I'm going to say that unicorns were so big in 89, mainly because I graduated high school in 89. That tells my age. But I have a magical unicorn white bell with the gold trim on this one. And it is a 1989 bell. Again, it is free of chips or cracks or even crazing. Now, this one is 5¼ inches tall with a 2.5 diameter bell here. So you have your choice of the luster little Dutch boy or the unicorn. $6, and the number to claim is number 4. $6, number 4 for one of the bells. Y'all will be seeing a lot of bells, and you're welcome in advance. All right. The next item that I'm going to show you is I'm scattering in some jewelry from Dolores, Miss Dam Jewelry. If you don't know her, her channel is Miss Dam Jewelry. She is Dam Jewelry UK on Instagram. She doesn't have a lot of videos right now because she's been working a lot on her booths and things, but she used to make restructure vintage jewelry, and she's kind of like our go-to for vintage jewelry. She brought me some pieces when she was here. She is located in the UK, and so when she came to visit, she brought me some pieces, and that gives people an opportunity to claim some without paying the UK shipping. The first piece is going to be a Hollywood brooch. It is absolutely beautiful. It is a vintage Aurora Borealis coated green rhinestone Hollywood brooch. It does have a rollover clasp, a little rollover clasp there. It is I don't even know if you would consider that a safety clasp because the pin sticks out a little bit. Hey, Perla, how are you? This is absolutely beautiful. It is 1.6 inches in diameter. All of the stones are there and secure. If you do notice, they are prong set. They're prong set stones. It's just so sparkly, it's catching all of the light with that silver tone. This one is going to be just $10. $10, number 7. So if you're interested, you're going to put number 7 in the chat, and that is going to be $10. Oops. Let me show it. If I can get it to do like it did in the picture, that is so pretty.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
$10, number 7. This is really, really pretty. Straight from the UK. And it is marked on the bottom. I don't know if she knew that. Maybe she did. Let me see. I do see a marking. Oh, it's marked Hollywood. And I think she tells that Hollywood must have been sold at like Woolworths or something back in the day, but it is marked Hollywood right here. So I think that's what she said. Again, number 7 for just $10. All right. So I'm going to bring up LaDonna. It is her turn. I don't know how else to do this so that it's easier without so much moving around. But we will do it. There we go.
Okay. The next choice I'm going to have for you is a choice of 3, and they're going to be $5 each. They'll be number 55. It is your choice of a necklace. This one is a ivory beige color sea bead necklace with the wood connector and a satin cord, and the drop is 13 inches to 16 inches. The next choice is the same style, but in a multicolor seed bead. Like I said, you're not going to get the beads even for that price. So even if you buy it for crafting, and do something different with the
I
beads.
love those colors with that leather in there. That's pretty.
And then you have this one, which is the greens and blues, browns, and like a copper tone bead in it.
I
So,
like that one. And that's not even my colors of choice usually, but I like that one.
yeah. So, your choice of necklaces, again, $5, number 55.
Wow, that's an excellent deal.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to move these. So I thought I would give y'all the opportunity before they get listed elsewhere. Okay, I see Karen. Karen, which one or ones would you like?
That would be a very difficult choice. Oh my gosh. And how much is it?
$5.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. She's thinking. She's like, I don't know what to say.
Okay, so you want this one, correct?
That's so many beads.
It is. It's a lot. And like I said, you know, you can craft with them if you don't, you know, if that's not your style, but they're gorgeous. All righty. I have you down for that one, Karen.
What are the other colors?
There's the solid beige and then the green and blue brown with a copper colored bead.
Miss Pamela's now taken the other two.
All righty. I will put you down for that. I got little baggies so I could keep them all separate.
All my jewelry is stored in these bags, and we were supposed to do that pop-up, and then that we had to cancel it because of threat of rain and storms, and then it didn't rain and storm.
Isn't that always the case?
Yes. Congratulations, Miss Pamela and Karen.
Yeah, and they're great. I mean, it's a great price for like stocking up gifts for later on this year.
Miss Pamela says she was thinking about using them to hang off the curtains. My mom uses jewelry for tie back.
Yeah, that would be so pretty to make the little tassels.
Yeah, she
Great.
uses jewelry for tie back sometimes, I think.
Great idea. All right. The next choice I have are your choice of 2 scarves. And these are going to be $52, $8. The first one I have is this pink polka dot with the purple, yellow, green flowers. And look at that. This is a Sarah Coventry.
Oh, wow.
I did not know she made scarves.
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't know either.
So we have that one. Or we have this one, which is like a royal blue with the tassels and the gold running through it. And this one is Italy for Avon.
Oh, I like the colors in that.
Yeah, it's very, very vibrant. So this one does have like a couple little.
Somebody put a safety pin through that.
Yeah. But
or a scarf clip. They might have put a brooch or something there.
Probably. So your choice between the two, $8, number 52.
I think people are so surprised that Avon did so many things and so many collabs and so many sought after brands nowadays.
But I've never seen a Sarah Coventry scarf before. So that really surprised me. All right. We will move on from the scarves. Then the next, I got everything arranged in little baggies because it's just so much stuff. The next choice I have for you, these are going to each be $5 and it's number 44. And I have multiples of some of them. These are Meyer cord decals. Your first choice is the lamb. These are new old stock.
I need those for when I redo my little cradle.
So I have 2 of these. I have this little girl puppy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Then I have 2 of these Holland ones.
Love those.
And then I have a lobster one. So, your choice, $5 each. Number 44.
Those are awesome.
I love these.
Yeah, the ones I have on that cradle I picked up that is now my cat's bed. They're coming off, but I mean it's an old.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
really, really cute.
So there's the deer and then the horse.
Lamb.
Oh,
I think it's a puppy.
oh, he's cute.
The Holland or the lobster.
Beth can do 5th grade algebra, but she can't name an animal. Love you, Beth.
Yeah. So those are my 3.
All righty. Ready, Cheryl?
I am
Okay,
ready.
I gotta stop pushing the wrong button. This is too many buttons for me to push over here.
Did you
We're
even
gonna
notice
have.
that I tilted my camera?
I did see that.
All right, so these are newer items, but I'm bringing them to you guys for a really good price. It's going to be number 23, $10 each. And the first item is a Starbucks Las Vegas mug. Now, if you guys, it's dirty, sorry. If you guys don't know, I did live in Las Vegas from 2013 to 2019. And I'm pretty sure that's probably where I got this. And I have the box.
That's cool. It's so retro looking.
Yeah, it's a Starbucks. It's an exclusive. It's for Vegas. It's not. I collect the You Are Here
Was it
one.
for like the Stardust Casino or something?
I'm not sure. It just says Starbucks Las Vegas collection, and I didn't do any research on it. Although I know the last time I did research on it, it's pretty it's pretty pricey to get, and let's see. It was only $12.95 at the time, so from 2016. But yeah, and I think you can only get these in Las Vegas. Steve might have grabbed this actually when at one of the stores that because they know him by a first name basis. So that's the first one. Like he's gonna be like, "You're selling my mug?" And then the second choice would be, again, that's number 23, $10. My old bento box. And it's not really old, but, and, I don't go and work out of the house, so I'm in the house. And this has all the things in it. All the little containers that you need to take your lunch. And it has the silverware in there. And it's all insulated and closed. I was really into, I loved how the over in China or Japan especially, they put all their stuff in little bento boxes. So I got myself a little laptop lunch bento box But it's just sitting here. I don't need it because I don't work outside of the house. So I thought I'd pass it on. So either one of those. Number 23, $10. And I'm about to, the unicorn's about to lose it. Sorry, unicorn. The strap got caught on it. So we'll set those to the side. And then my next two items are also a choice. It's going to be number 24, $9. I'm going to bring some Easter because, again, I don't want to pack it like Ladonna said. This bunny mug and saucer. There's no maker's mark on it, but I've had it a while. It's been in my possession for quite a while. So, and we just don't use it, but it's still cute. So that's the first choice. Again, number 24, number for $9. And then the other is these set or trio
Oh my gosh, so cute.
of chicks. They're just little hanging out. The little girl one. We got this little guy pulling his little wagon with his egg. And then he's pulling a carrot out of the ground. So they're super adorable. I love Easter stuff. I just love the holidays, you know. So that's again number 24, $9 choice. And then my next is going to be a choice of cats. Not mine. Mine are not up for sale because they're priceless. So it would be number 25, $12. The first choice is this little lot that I put together. I found one of these. This is not the same one. This is another one that I found. It is, I believe, to hold your glasses. I think. Isn't that what we figured? To hold your glasses.
That's cute.
And then these are little, they hang on to the sides of the pots for you.
I have a bunny one that hangs on the side of my pot.
Yeah, this is Siamese, and then this little gray and white one right here. And these little green eyes. And then a magnet that says meow spoken here. That's lot number 1 of the cats. And that's what I say, $12, number 25. And then this is the second lot. It's just a little, I don't know, you can hang it, little ornament thingy, maybe from your windowsills or something. Little fabric cat with cat hair, real cat hair. Imagine that. And this little wooden cat. And this little, and it's from Maine. It's a little, which surprised me because, well, okay, it says Maine there, but then it says, is there a Portland, Maine? I have no idea because it says Portland there.
I thought there is a Portland, Maine. This,
to me, I would have thought would have been like Swedish. That's what it reminds me of. And then this little, it's a Trinity pottery made in the USA. Cats leave paw prints on our hearts. So that is the second lot. My third, number 25, for $12.
There is a Portland in Maine.
Okay. I just thought Portland, Oregon. That's what I know.
It's currently 53 degrees there. I just Googled it.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we know. So that
Is that your 3?
That's my 3. Yep.
All right. Now we all know there is a Portland, Maine, and we know what the temperature is. See, Miss Pamela says, yes, there is, as a matter of fact. All right. Okay, y'all, thanks for being with us today. And I'm going to go with my next 3 items. The first one is a choice for $5. I have some vintage children's books. The first one is a 1961 Whitman Yogi Bear No Picnic. It is a what is it? Top Tails. Top Tails. It is a Whitman book. Yogi Bear No Picnic. No picnic. Look at that mean face. It is in really great condition. I love Yogi Bear. But really good condition for this book. This is going to be $5, number 14. $5, number 14. Always in trouble. My next one, and I will show you on the spine of this, there's a little bit of wear right here. I know, right? They're so fun. My next one is a 1968 Walt Disney It's a Small World. This was a book and tape. Does anybody remember doing those? As a teacher, I had that tape recorder and those tapes. These were in my listening center. Not this particular one, but I had a whole bunch of them. Again, 1968. Look at the little people in there. I used to love the listening center. It was one of my favorite. And so the bus went to Disneyland and everyone went through the gates. And so that's where they did the It's a Small World ride. And I just love look at the little leprechaun people. So it goes through, it's in excellent condition. Now, again, there is no tape with this. Look at these girls. There's no tape to this, but the story is still there. I thought that would be really cute with any of our multicultural little knickknacks, like things that we have from Japan or Austria or India, Sri Lanka. I've got some brass and things from Sri Lanka. It's really pretty. But this book is also $5, number 14. And my last one is a fun little book. It is a repro. This is a 1995 repro called Adventures of Jack. And look at that fella. He looks like he's quite adventurous. Hey, Miss MJ, how are you? All right. And this one, look at the Adventures of Jack. I see you for one of these books. To begin with, Jack was a Christmas present to Jimmy and Margie. But I love the graphics in this. I have the Yogi Bear book. I have the It's a Small World book. There is no tape with that book. And I also, some color. I also have the retro. So it's a repro, 1995 repro of the Antique Adventures of Jack. Apparently Jack got hurt. Jack must get hurt a lot. So Miss Mary Jo, which one would you like? Look, he's giving kisses. I have 3 books, each for $5. And which one or ones would you like? I have these 3. They are $5 each, and since you put in number 14 first, you get to choose. She says, "It's a Small World, please." Awesome. So if anyone else is interested, I have the Yogi Bear. This one is a hardback, and this is a repro, 1995 repro of an antique. It says, Gallery Graphics, our version of the original antique book published by Gallery Graphics in Missouri. Nothing herein contained may be reproduced without the written permission. All right. Maritza, would you like the Yogi Bear book? If so, could you put in number 14, please? If you would like the Yogi Bear book, you would put in number 14. All right. Miss Mary Jo is getting, and Miss Mary Jo, none of your information changed, correct? Just making sure. And then Maritza, you would like the Yogi Bear. Would you please send me your information? Yogi Bear. All right. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. These two are claimed. This is the last book that I have for $5, number 14. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate that. Let me get those over here. My next item is another set from Dolores. It is she calls it pink, but I'm calling it pink and purple. It is a jewelry set. Oh, great. Thank you. Well, then I don't know how I recognized who you were if your name changed. Um, so she's got these two. So let me tell you a little bit about them. You're going to get both pieces for $14. I'm reading her notes. This is a vintage pink enamel and purple rhinestone floral brooch duo. They both have a C class, so it's just a rollover. Hey, Miss Gina. A rollover C clasp right here on both of these. And, oh gosh, what number was that again? Oh yeah. The larger of the brooches, this one is 1.5 inches tall by 1.1 inches in width. The little brooch has about a 1/2 inch length, width there. Okay. So this one, I'm going to see if I can do it this way so that y'all can see it. It has got like a pinkish purple and then purple rhinestones. And this one is just a set that goes together. It's a single flower. You're going to get both of these pieces. Both of these pieces are going to be, hold on, I forgot what I said, $14, and they are number 3. $14, number 3 for both of these pins. All right. I'm glad y'all could join us today. All right, let me see. My next item, last one in this round, I have, it's the same thing. I just have 2 of them. And these, you guys saw my friend Hetty bring these to me. This is a vintage Avon milk glass. I believe that it's a powder satchel. One has Moonwind. This one had Moonwind in it. You picking up number 3, the jewelry set from Dolores, Miss Gina. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I think I got a box going for you. So thank you, Karen, for pointing that out. This one had Moonwind. I don't smell it, and there's nothing in there. I have washed it. Actually, I was going to keep these, and because it has the little holes, I was going to use that for small, like baby's breath and small stemmed little flowers in there. I mean, you can pop this off. This does come off, and you can use it as a little vase. I was going to put a little ribbon there, make it really cute, but it does have this little top that goes onto it. Now, the other one that I had is the Bird of Paradise. So they're both shaped the same. I will say the Bird of Paradise has more wear for the gold and a little tiny bit of smell, but I'm having to really stick my nose. How about I was going to let y'all smell it?
Was that cologne or powder?
It was it was a powder. It was like a powder. So there are the same. The design is the same. Now again, there's more wear on that gold there. This is like a thick plastic top. One is Moonwind and one is the Birds of Paradise. Oh yeah, use it with your hat pins, Miss Pamela. That's an excellent idea.
That is.
That would look really good. Now LaDonna got some hat pins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These are just going to be $8 each. Number 8. $8 each, number 8. That would be a fabulous use for these. $8, number 8. And again, this one has a little bit more wear on it. Y'all are so smart. So smart. Okay, you ready, LaDonna? I'm going to change it over to you. Layout.
Okay.
Here we go. And LaDonna is up next. Let me make her big. There you go.
Okay. This next is going to be a choice. It'll be $3. Choice number 57. First
Now I need hat
choice,
pins.
huh?
Now I need hat pins.
First choice is this black and gold seed bead bracelet. And the way it hooks is with this little knot, and you have two options, so you can make it a little bit bigger or smaller. The second choice is kind of like that peacock bead style. You have cobalt, different shades of blue, same closure on this one. Third choice is this green seed bead bracelet. This one has the lobster claw clasp on it. And then the last two choices are these braided wrap
Oh,
bracelets.
I love the brass colored one.
Those are,
Hmm.
those are
That
great.
color
So,
popped out to me.
yeah, same concept with the loop closure. So, your choice, $3, number 57.
Those are really pretty, LaDonna. You
They
got some good
are. They're
stuff.
really pretty. And fun fact is, I see Karen. These, all these beaded pieces are made by women who are trying to earn income for their families in a third world country. So they're all minority women supported businesses is where the stock came from.
Love it.
Karen, which one or ones would you like?
I don't know. Those are some great picks.
So you want this one and this one?
No, now that's Gina. Karen gets to pick first, and then Miss
Or
Gina is
I'm sorry.
second.
Okay.
Miss
So we have
so
Karen for
Karen
the
wants
black
the
and gold.
black and gold,
Okay. You know, these are like New Orleans Saints colors too.
and then Miss Gina would like the blue and the black one.
Okay.
That worked out quite lovely.
Yeah.
Those are good gets, ladies.
So I have Gina for this one. All right. So that leaves the two braided or the green.
Miss Linda Punky says, $5, number 13 necklace if you still have it. Oh, the jewelry choice. That's me. Never mind. I
Okay.
got it. Thank you. Sorry, Miss Linda. I'm sleeping on the job.
All right. The next choice, and that was yours, right? Right, Beth?
Number 13, yes, was mine. You're
Okay.
good, Miss Gina. You're good. Sometimes the messages go through before the other one.
All
It's
right.
fine. I got it.
The next choice I have for you is going to be number 60, and they're going to be $6 choice. You have your choice of jam jars. You have this one, the classic Hazel Atlas. There is slight paint loss right there. And right here, it's a tiny nick right there. But other than that, there's no damage to it.
The other day when I was told them about the bells, and Catherine Young picked up a bell, and I said, well, let me make sure it doesn't have any chips or cracks. And she goes, that's okay. The crack goes in the back.
Right.
And I go, it doesn't have a crack, but she goes, if it does, it'll just go in the back.
The other choice is this ceramic jam jar. Now, this one does have a little rub there. And these are like, they're paint chips right there and right there. So they could be touched up pretty easily. So that's your choice. $6, number 60.
The glazing on those are really great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, usually they're missing a lot more paint on them.
Yeah, the ones that I've seen here, it's just half gone.
Right. Okay. The next choice I have for you is going to be number 58, and these are going to be $5 choice. So your first choice is the seed bead and glass beaded necklace.
Oh, that's pretty.
And it has a toggle style closure. And then you have 3 loops here. So you can make it a little shorter or a little bit longer. I thought that was kind of clever how they did that. You have that one. You have a glass beaded. It's like a navy blue with yellow and white.
Oh, that's different.
Mm-hmm. With the lobster claw closure. And all glass beaded. And then your last choice is this hematite and a silver seed bead necklace with the extension if you want it even longer.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It looks like a liquid,
Mhm.
It is very, very pretty. So your choice between these 3, number 58 for $5.
Those are all very pretty.
Yeah, Karen, like I said, and you can repurpose them, do anything you want with them. You're not going to find the beads for $5.
Yeah.
All right, those are my 3 choices.
Okay, ready, Cheryl?
I am.
Okay, we'll just do a whole bunch of spin around.
Okay. Well, first choice. I have a choice of 2 items. I'm going to show them to you first. The first is a handmade
Oh my goodness!
chenille.
Wait, what?
Elephant.
Cheryl? You may go have some words.
I've showed you him.
Today, she was busy.
I know it wasn't. It was the day I think I found him when Steve and I went
That's
out
adorbs.
to look at
It's
a
an
truck.
elephant.
It's an elephant, and it's made out of repurposed chenille. And yeah, he just sits right
They've
there.
got to be booty.
Look at that! Look at his eyes! Look at those eyes! I just think he is adorable.
That is adorbs.
So this is choice 1. And the second choice, Donna's probably going to yell at me again. Okay. Now we all know Topsy Turvy, right? Now this is
Madonna,
handmade.
be quiet.
This is she's screaming. She's got it on mute. She's screaming. And this is polyester. That's why I loved it because her cape is polyester. So Topsy Turvy, Red Riding Hood, and then you flip it over, and of course, you have the Big Bad Wolf.
Oh my gosh.
But no, it doesn't stop there. You have Grandma.
I have a few Red Riding Hood books.
And so this is a triple threat. We got
AKA Madonna's mad.
we got Grandma. We got the Big Bad Wolf.
Trouble.
And we've got Little Red Riding Hood. And they're all homemade.
That's cute.
And the elephant.
Elefante.
I'm not talking to you now.
It is choice $18. Choice.
Awkward silence.
It's okay. She has a lot. I'll find more.
Number 26, $18 for choice, y'all. That's funny.
These are like, you don't find these just anywhere. You just, special. I mean, I've never seen an elephant like this one.
Not a purple elephant.
A purple elephant. And
With a
made
big
out of chenille and just big old booty, little tiny eyes, beady eyes. I love the eyes. They're just so cute. And then, of course, the little Red Riding Hood, topsy-turvy doll with the Big Bad Wolf.
Miss Pamela said her daughter had that. I had a topsy-turvy Red Riding Hood.
Grandma.
I love that they stitched her face.
Right? That's all embroidered.
That's how my granny made dolls.
Little beady eyes. And, yeah. And then Little Red Riding Hood. She's got her felted.
Miss Pamela is in for one or more of those.
Okay, Miss Pamela, which one or ones did you want both? Let me know.
They're $18 each.
Yes. 26, 18 each.
Yeah, it's so funny because as much as everybody talks to everybody, we don't know what we're bringing to our sales. We don't ever get that far.
Mm-mm.
I do this with Dolores all the time. I'm like, girl, are you serious?
I know, I do it with me. Yeah, Ladonna and I do it too.
You could at least given me a caca. I'm gonna number 27 or something. All right, Miss Pamela. Let us know which ones that you are interested in.
And I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna set them to the side. I'm gonna put your name down here real quick so I don't forget. And let me know which one.
Those are really cute, Cheryl.
I was proud of myself.
Yeah.
So the next is a choice of pillowcases. And they are, right. I gotta move my page over. Number 28, Red Riding Hood. Okay. Number 28, choice of pillowcases, $6 each. The first one, I call this one Color Block. Now, I have not washed them, but Mickey, well, his retro Mickey. And then this side, I don't know why, it reminds me of the Partridge Family, the bus.
My girls had that set when they were little.
Mm-hmm.
Skylar's 30 years old, so that'll give you an idea.
Yeah.
How old they are.
So that's the Color Block Mickey. And then this is also Mickey. I call this the Polka Dot Mickey. With Pluto. We got Pals. And then this side, it says Attaboy, I believe, with Pluto. It's so cute. My daughters were terrified of the characters. They didn't like going to Disneyland. They liked going to downtown Disney, but to go inside the park and see any of the characters, nope, they were terrified. And terrified of the even the princesses, even though they look like real people. So that was number 28, choice $6.
What about Santa Claus?
I don't remember taking them to see Santa or the Easter Bunny. I'm sure we did.
Really? I got a picture of them.
Well, no, when they were a little bit older. I'm talking about when that Steve's like, really? I'm like, I don't, like when they were really little. I don't remember, like when they were babies. I don't remember taking them. I know I was terrified of Santa and the Easter Bunny. Okay, so my next choice, I have more jewelry bags, but I think this time I'm going to dump them out for you. So this is going to be number 27, $10 for one or $18 for both. This is going to be, I have trays here, C bag. And I'll try to quickly go through it. We have some earrings. We have more. These are seed bead earrings to go with the seed bead necklaces that LaDonna has. There's a little bunny brooch. That's American Greetings, I think. Gibson Greetings. We have some little gold. They're plastic, but they're gold. There's a set. There's some feather earrings. We got some pink feathers. We got some purple feathers. We got some blue feathers. We have this necklace that you can double up, triple up. It's got the turquoise and the purples in it with the gold tone bars. And we have this just plain little round brooch that you could use to craft with probably, or wear it just like that, or you can put a scarf through it or something. We have some little patriotic heart earrings, dangle earrings. This is it's a necklace, and it's a what's her name? Betsy Johnson. It's a Betsy Johnson necklace. And that has all the little beads of the little gold tone and cheetah print. These are earrings. I think these are newer. They're from the Bubble Bar, I think. But they're clip-ons. And this is all in one bag. We have a set of these little angel rhinestone earrings. There's a set in there. These little dangle heart or hoops with the little stars on there. These little pink dangle heart earrings. And I mean, that's not even half. There's still more to go through. There's a bracelet with rhinestones, gold tone, this necklace, and these are earrings, big long earrings here. We have a mom necklace, and there's little earrings that I matched with it that are kind of pinned onto it. We have a little costume jewelry ring, this necklace here. There's this gold tone necklace. There's a lot in this. This is just one bag.
What's the price again?
$10 or $18 for both bags, and I still have one bag. Well, I have many bags. This is 1967. This is glass, and we have a little soccer dude. Here's the other earring, and we have a magnetic, stretchy bracelet. So that is C. That's bag C. And this is bag D with gold tone hoops with little diamond or, rhinestone hoops. We have this little green tone stretchy necklace or bracelet. We have this little cute little wooden hand painted brooch. These little retro, look at these earrings, pierced earrings. And this has some woods in it. So we have a wood bracelet, a wood bracelet. Here's another necklace. Here's some, well, they're tangled. Wood earrings. There's hoop earrings, and then there's dangle earrings. They're just kind of intertwined right now. So we have the heart dangle, and then the wood hoop. We have these earrings here. These are very 90s. A little gold tone with the green swirls. We have a little wheat brooch. We have these clip-on earrings. We have the little cocopelli, I think, earrings that dangle. The little heart earrings. Another wood necklace here. It's handmade, it looks like. And we have another set of earrings. There's one of them, but they're all sets. Here's a set of little dangle earrings here. This necklace, and this is D. We got the silver hoops. There's the other earring to match that one. We have this bracelet, stretch bracelet, with little gold tone leaves, pale green. And speaking of leaves, here's a brooch. And I really like these little dangle earrings here with the little green rhinestones. And there's still more. These little, they're coming off, they're dark pink. So I don't know if it's coming off that color. And this necklace, pink. And we have these fancy earrings here. And, why not a Cadillac brooch? I don't know if that's a Cadillac. Is that a Cadillac symbol?
I don't think so.
I don't know. It kind of looks like one to me, but that's D. So you get bag C or bag D, $10 or both for $18. And
Deal.
what did I say? What number was that? 27. Wait here. Yeah. 27, $10 or both for $18. That's a lot of jewelry I packed in those bags.
It is.
So, and I think that's it. Those are my 3.
All right, that's your third?
Yep.
Okay, okay.
Now
All right, y'all.
bags.
Let's go on and let me show you my next 3. Next one has nothing to do with each other than the price point is the same. You may not have even seen this. Well, yes, you did. This was from the missing lot that I found. So in the auction, there was somebody who mistakenly took my auction win, and I finally got it back. And this was in there. This is a cranberry colored glass vase with the gold gilding. I will say this is dipped. So it's painted or dyed, flashed as they call it. But I think flashed is on outside, dyed is on inside. But it does have a little mark right in there. So it's not rough or anything. It doesn't look like a pontal. But it's just got a little spot in there, but it's clear on the bottom, and then it's clear, like I call it like a spaceship, and then it's got the little I asked my mom, not my mom, I asked the lady at work. I don't know where I got my mom from, but I don't know if this is poured incorrectly. She said sometimes there were little notches to like hold flowers, but because these are not poured or pinched the same, they may have just been where they were going to ruffle it and it didn't ruffle. But I don't know for certain. Gold gilding around here. Here's what I was talking about with the ruffling. See, it's not consistent. Um, and then the dyed cranberry color here. This is going to be $6, number 15. $6, number 15. Or I have a vintage Tupperware fill and chill rolling pin. Now this one does not have the cap. That's why it is $6. I have them in my booth if they are like complete with the cap on them. I have them for about 12 to 15. I actually kept this piece because I was going to tie ribbon right here and let it cascade down and put flowers in this, almost to make it like a wreath form for the kitchen. And then you could just put it like this. You could, with the back of the ribbon, I was going to put it on the wall. But this is, if you put it in your rolling pin holder this way, you won't know that there's not a cap. So this is a vintage Tupperware fill and chill. Put the water in there, put the top on it, freeze it. It rolls out your dough. It does not have a cap. So you have a choice of the cranberry dyed glass vase or the fill and chill. They are $6 each. Number 15. If you're interested in either one of those, number 15. All right. Let's see. The next item is a linen lot. These are going to be $3 each per lot, and it's number 2. So for the linen lot, the first one, you're going to get 2 of the yellow crocheted hot pads, or I thought they were like to get stuff out of the oven, but somebody said they might have also been a hot pad like to put on your counter. So these are actually bigger. These are, well, I thought I measured this one. I measured the other thing. These are about 8 by 8. So there's 2 of these that are a beautiful yellow color. And with that, there's a 32 by 34 cotton Wednesday tablecloth. But the only concerns that I had with this one is this one appeared to be somebody's like crafting table, because I'm going to see if I can find the marks for you. There are marks on here. I don't know if you can see them this way better. But there are marks. It's like there are black marks on here. Maybe, there you go. You can see it. So it is several places on here. It looks like this was on somebody's table and somebody put some stuff on the table. But this piece down here is really cute. So that's why I put these at $3 for the set. This is still a great table covering, right? Even if you craft, but you still get the other pieces as well. So you're going to get this tablecloth that has the embroidery for Wednesday and the 2 mitts or hot pads. They're going to be $3, and it's going to be number 2. $3 for the set, number 2. Or your other set for $3 is these were made in June of 1987. There are these embroidered needlework hot pads, and with that is one of these little tablecloth. I need to measure this one, but it has like the salad. So for that one, I put the vegetables with that one. This one also has a few marks on it. And this one is, oh, it's got their little initials on there of who made it. So this one is like a little square, almost like a tea towel or a dish towel. I just saw that one little mark on there. But this one has the salad on it. I think I'm showing you that. Am I showing you the back? Yeah. This is the front. And you're going to get, they were apparently done in 1987, the 2 pot holders. This set is $3. So $3 for either one of those linen sets. And they are number 2. Number 2 for those. All right. And my last item for this round is another set from Dolores. It is a 2-piece set, and it is going to be $20, number 9. Hey, Tippy Winks, Christy girl, number 9, and it's $20. You're going to get 2 things. You're going to get an art glass necklace that has this little art glass heart pendant on there on a like a little satin rope there, and it's just a little more current piece. But you're going to get the little heart. It is 18 inches in length and it's about 2 inches in width. With this, you're also going to get this flower brooch. Now, this flower brooch is 2 inches, so it's larger. It is a thin, like aluminum. So it's two-tone, and then it's got this little glittery center. It is a thinner aluminum piece. This is so, so pretty. It does have a rollover clasp. You're going to get both of these pieces, the necklace and the brooch. They kind of go together. Necklace and the brooch, $20, and they are number 9. Again, these are from Dolores. $20 for the pair, number 9, if you're interested in either one of those. We also had a linen lot this round for $3 and a vase or the fill and chill for $6. So if you're interested in any of those, just let me know. All right, I'm going to bring up LaDonna.
All righty.
There's LaDonna. Hey, Mama.
So for the next round, this is going to be choice for $5 each, number 43. The first choice is this multicolor green, blue, gold
Wow.
sea bead necklace, multi-strand. This
Holy-
is about 13 inches long. Your next choice is this beige one, multi-strand sea bead. This one is about 17 inches long. Again, with the same closure we've seen on the other ones. Then the last choice is this turquoise sea beads, multi-strand. Again, these are $5 choice, number 43.
Those are so pretty, LaDonna. You just got some really great beads.
Aren't they great?
They are. So pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And for $5 each, y'all. Holy cow. $5 each for those beautiful necklaces. The white one and the blue, the solid blue one remind me of like an ocean, like a mermaid.
Mm-hmm. They're absolutely gorgeous in person.
Karen is got number 43 in the chat.
All righty, Karen, which one or ones would you like?
Those are so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Multi, she loves color. Karen
This
is a
one.
color girl.
Yeah, I love this one because it just reminds me of like Mardi Gras. I'll have you down for that one.
And she wants to get number 58. Miss Gina wants to get number 58. Do you have a 58? I think you do.
Let's see.
Hey,
Okay, now,
Apple Martini. How you doing, girl?
so 58 was a choice. You have the glass beaded necklace. You have the seed bead and glass, or you have the hematite and seed bead.
The first one you showed, the necklace. That one is like a navy colored and yeah. It's like a navy with white and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl, cleaning on a Thursday. You
This
must
one.
have somewhere you want to be on a Saturday.
This one?
That the next one would be the shell beads with the black seed bead.
Yeah. They're like they're glass with seed beads.
That's pretty. Oh, Apple Martini's having company, girl. Have a
Okay.
good time. Y'all be careful in the big city.
I'll be down for that one.
All right, Miss Gina, she's got you. That's good. That's a pretty one.
It's a beautiful necklace. All right. Now, the next choice I have, get the numbers mixed up, is a choice of scarves. They're going to be $8 each, number 56. Your first choice.
Oh, that's so pretty. Very
Isn't
sweet.
this pretty? This is a square, and this one is made in Korea for Avon, exclusive for Avon.
That is so pretty. That'd even be pretty as a little crumb catcher. Like
Mhm.
put a white tablecloth and then put that like catty cornered in the center. That would be so pretty.
I thought it was gorgeous. And again, I was surprised. I was like, Avon? Really? The next one is done in Italy for Avon as well. So this one is like a cranberry red with the houndstooth on it. No stains, tears. And the third option is, let me find the name. This.
Oh wow, that's very artist chic.
Isn't that gorgeous? Very abstract. I just love the colors in it. And again, these are in great condition. There's no issues with them. So again, your choice, $8, number 56. All right. I'll have you down for this one, right, Gina?
56, the red one.
All right.
She says 56, the red one.
Yeah. So that would be this one.
Okay, good. Sorry, I was looking at something and
No, it's fine. It's fine. Have Gina for that one. So then I have these two left. If anybody's interested.
that floral one would look beautiful on a table.
Oh, I thought it was gorgeous, especially if you do like any kind of shabby chic or
Mhm.
country style. I've never seen one like this before.
That's just so pretty. And how much are they again?
$8.
Mm, that's pretty.
All righty.
Very big.
I believe so. Because I think you bought from me before, right?
I think she did.
Yeah, I think so. And the last one I have is going to be a choice. It's going to be 48, $8 each. So what you have is a choice of maps with new old stock magnets.
I love this idea.
Wonder who told me to do it.
I think it's really cool.
So this is the Colorado magnet. Then you have a vintage Colorado map to go with it. This one is Denver, Colorado Springs. The next one you have is Florida. And then we have the
Oh,
National
this one.
Geographic Florida. And probably my favorite out of the bunch is the Black Hills, South Dakota with a Black
Wow.
Hills souvenir map.
LaDonna, I can't believe you found those to match.
Mm-hmm. I told you I have ephemera light coming out the wazoo.
When she showed me the magnet shawl, I was like, she was like, well, what do I do with these? And I was like, I don't know, but because it's souvenir, think travel. It would be cool if you had some maps. And she goes, oh, do I have some maps? Those are really good with those vintage magnets. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. What Dot Likes Red gave me one for South Carolina, a little
Mm-hmm.
vintage little magnet. But
Mm-hmm.
when you pair it with those little maps, that is so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these
I know
magnets.
the one map for the first one you showed, the
Mm-hmm.
Denver, that has to be like 58, 60 something. Because I
Mm-hmm.
think I have one like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these magnets, they're all new old stock, made in the USA.
So awesome. I can't believe that you found them that like corresponded so well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Especially the Black Hills one. I was like, oh,
So,
that was perfect. I just love the colors in that map.
and when you list those on Etsy, I think that's going to do well
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because you're getting two pieces. I mean, it won't be $8, but
48 for 8.
$8, but you get the magnet and the map
Right.
for $8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Did you look to see if you could pair any of the other ones? I think that's really good.
Yeah, I do. I have the other ones paired up.
Oh good.
Okay, Dusty, which one or ones would you like?
That's really good. I think that's a great way to add the magnets to it because the magnet by itself, okay, but then you kind of that's what I was doing with the little bells, like
Mm-hmm.
adding the map to it, the Black Hills,
Yeah, that's my favorite.
because
All
that's
right.
very specific. I mean, the
Yeah.
fact that they both have them on there, it's very specific.
All right. All right. All righty. I got you down for that. And that was my 3.
All right, Cheryl, are you ready, girl? Here we go.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, I'm going to flip you over and make you big.
Okay. All right. Well, I have linen. I I have some aprons, and they're large aprons. They're now. I haven't. You know what? I just noticed that. I think that'll come out though. A little there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the bib to it. So.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, I know. LaDonna likes her aprons, but these are big aprons.
And they're harder to find, the larger.
So this is the first one with the florals. And then the second one, so this is the pink floral. The second one is also a bit, this reminds me of a, what do they call them? Candy striper? I don't know why. But, and that's,
Oh, yeah. That's cute.
hand embroidered. And it's, again, another big one with the pocket. And look at that big pocket. I mean, that's an egg gathering.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what they did.
Yeah. This is, I mean, if I wore aprons, I just get my clothes dirty, you know. I mean, if I wore an apron, I'm gonna have to wash the apron anyway, so I'll just.
Well, I
use
say
it.
I wear an apron to cook, and I always make fun of my mom because she doesn't wear anything, and inevitably, like where her stomach is, has some stains on her shirt. And I'm like, you need to wear an apron.
I would not cook.
So, I get bleach on my clothes because I'm always cooking.
Sheryl gets dye on hers.
Yeah, I get dye on mine. I got it out though because I put anyways. That's a choice. Number 38, $16 each. So either the pink one, which I think, like I said, I don't know why. It's not a solid. Can you see that? I don't know why. It reminds me of a candy striper. I just love this material. But whoever made them did a really good job. And they really, I mean, I don't see a lot of stains except for that one on this one that I have on. And I don't even know if it's a stain. But it's
Oh, wait. I had to walk away. Did you model that?
I have it on. Well, I can't stand up. I don't have pants on.
Oh, my God.
I'm hot. I had to take my pants off. I got a long, I wear big baggy sweatshirts. It covers everything. It doesn't matter. But
I mean, you're so short that you are short. So if I gave you one of my shirts, it'd probably be to your knees. But
yeah, I don't. Yeah, my sweatshirts go down to way almost to my knees. Anyways, so this is my first choice. I always say that I'm not wearing pants because most of the time I'm not, or shoes.
it's a moo too. I like a moo too.
Yeah. Well, if you wore
I got one for my birthday.
your butt would be hanging out. But I have aprons because I like them, and I always grab them when I see them because I know a lot of people like them. So
My mom's dying laughing, Sheryl.
okay, well, I'm glad I could
Miss
be
Pam, there is never any filter with us. You never know what's going to come out of our mouth.
Yeah, I don't have a filter.
And we forget we're live sometimes. That's what I do. I told her a minute ago.
Talking to each other anyway, so we, it's like oh yeah, there's people watching us. Oops. Okay, so that's that one. My next choice is a set of 2 plush, and they're Easter. The first one is Grandpa. I think it's Grandpa.
The true story of Easter can be found in all the wonderful symbols we use to celebrate this special holiday.
He works.
The cross is the most familiar symbol.
He's got his little.
It represents Jesus'
Aw,
life.
reading the story.
Yeah.
The Lamb of God, which taketh away the sins of the world.
So
the white Easter lily.
That's the first one. I don't send with batteries though, just so everybody knows. Batteries are not included. But I did put them in so everybody knows that they are working. And the other one is, I had one of these already, sold one. So this is the second one. It has some Easter grass on there. Is these guys.
Oh, get a chick. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is so cute.
With the tag, Hallmark. That frog is everything.
I know with the bass burp.
So it's a choice, and that is not number 35. Number 34, right? Yeah, number 34. $15 for either the bunny with the chicks and the frog, or I think it's Grandpa reading the story, True Story of Easter.
I think that is so darling.
Mm-hmm. I know. I love all the animatronic stuff. I'm always picking them up. I'm a kid at heart, so. So that's number 34, $15 choice. And then my next one is number 35, and it's also a choice. The first choice is, don't we all?
Oh wow.
It's a chopper, and it's a white one. A lot of times you see them in the reds. I'd love to find a pink
I
one.
don't ever see the blades in them. If I see them, I typically don't. The blades aren't always there.
I'm sure they're sharp. They look very sharp. So
I love using these, especially for onions.
we have one. We have a couple of them actually, so that we use all the time, and for onions. And it's great to have the plastic or the glass instead of the plastic down here, because plastic will absorb all those odors and stuff. So, oh no, am I back?
You didn't leave.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
leave. It
can
said I lost connection. I don't know. Okay, so that's number 35, $8, or this. This is the other choice item, which is not completely in package, but it's in the package. It had other plastic wrap over it. This is from, actually it was sold at Woolworths, and the reason why I know that, because the little recipe booklet, which of course slid all the way down, says Woolworths on it. And it would have been in a plastic, would have had plastic over it with a little fold over card that said all the stuff on top, that it has the little recipe. And it says Woolworths right there. It's not 100% complete. It is missing one of these and one of these. But we found this weekend before last when we went to that clean hoarder house. I found this, in the kitchen. I wish I could have been there longer, diving and up on a ladder and all the things. So that's my two next choices. Number 35, $8 for either the chopper or the cookie press, cake decorator, thing. So those are my three, I think.
Oh my gosh, those are so cute. All right, your three. My turn. Sorry, I'm gonna be honest and say that I was looking at my next item because it is so stinking cute.
Uh-oh.
All right, I have another book choice. I'm going to show you the first one, which I absolutely love, and I've held on to this one. I'm a big children's book person too, but it is another Whitman. This is a tell a tale book. It's 1966, and it's How Can We Get to the Zoo? The fact that they have the owl there in the cage as part of, look, there's a little kitty cat. So, and you open it up, y'all. Guess what?
It's a
It's
chicken.
so how can we get to the zoo? I'm just going to say that the beginning says, how can we get to the zoo? They've invited us all, and you too. It's the zookeeper's party. You mustn't be tardy. But how do we get to the zoo? It's just a girl and her chicken. So then it says, a fire truck is is keen transportation. We'll call up the chief at the station. Is the fire truck for hire? Of course not. There's no fire. Well, how can we get to the zoo? So the kids go round and round and round and think of a way to see if they can get to the zoo. And I'm not going to tell you if they finally get to the zoo. You'll have to buy the book or somewhere to see. This is going to be $4, and it is number 16. $4, number 16. Hey, Bree G, how are you? Bree, my driver's license little plate thing is on my car. It's so cute. That you sent me with the princess. It's so cute. This is number 16 for $4. And your other choice for $4, I really can't believe I'm selling this, but I am. I love this. It is $4, number 16. It is a very old, reliable. Look at that. It's a Galamet. I never say that right, y'all. It's
Oh,
the
so
baking powder.
cute.
Y'all, this is a cookbook.
That is old.
It is old. Look at this.
Oh my
It is
God.
old. I think that it's got to be around 1912 or something. I've had it and I kept it. I was gonna put it because look, for the 4th of July, I had it out 1 year
Oh
in
my
my.
God, that's adorable.
So I do have it taped right here because it basically fell apart. But all of these awesome recipes talks about what baking powder is, but then it has color pictures. Look at those biscuits. I cannot make biscuits. I tried to make biscuits one time. They were so hard the dog wouldn't even eat them.
You know which ones are easy to make? They're called a 7-Up biscuit.
Uh-huh.
And they're the closest thing to my granny's. I used to call them flat biscuits. She made the buttermilk biscuits, but they were flat. And they were the best biscuits I've ever had.
Now, is that all in English?
It's all in English. But look,
Beth,
donuts.
can you pop me back up on the screen real quick?
Sure.
I gotta
What
show
do we?
you something because you're gonna die.
Okay. What? Do you have it?
But it's not in English.
Oh, this one's in English. What's yours in?
I have no idea.
Huh.
That's hilarious.
This is in English. Corn fritters,
It's in both.
banana
It
fritters.
actually is in both, but yeah, I don't know if it's Czechoslovakian or yeah.
Well, where's the Cupid? Look at the little pedophore. Y'all, I also tried to make a pedophore. Came out like an 8x8, not a pedophore.
I want to try macaroons, but I heard they're very hard to do.
Look at that face. So anyway, it has some great recipes in there. All right, let me
Yeah,
let
you
me
can take
get
me
back
off.
so
But I
they
just
can
had
see.
to show. I was like, wait, what is the how? That's crazy.
It was made by the Galamet baking soda people. Yes, Mom. These are ginger snap cookies. Ooh, me and Mom love a ginger snap.
Ooh.
Mm,
My grandma
yeah.
made molasses crinkles. Oh, they were so good.
I do a cheesecake with a ginger snap crumb.
Ooh.
Need a cookie. Oh, and this is Maud Marie Costello, one of America's foremost authorities on scientific cooking and pure foods.
Because it is a
Huh.
science.
It's guess what? Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Look, there's even pies.
You were
Anyway,
in my closet, weren't you, Beth? Fess up.
We both were.
now remember. So now, I mean, the cover is bad, but the recipes are priceless. There's also some other female bakers in here, which I really like that too. So I'm going to offer this one also for $4, y'all. Number 16. So your choice is the How Do We Get to the Zoo or the Reliable Recipes. $4, number 16. If anyone is interested. Dusty Moose. Which
That would
one are
be
you
so
going
pretty
for?
framed.
And so I have an area in a corner that has vintage like cooking things, and I set it behind here, and I think I got a rolling pin right here. Dusty, which ones are you picking up? The cookbook or the kids book? They're each $4. The recipe book. Got it. Good get.
Yeah, that one's a lot bigger than mine. Doesn't have all the pictures in there. Maybe because
And I do love that they've spotlighted. My mouth is watering looking at these, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. They've spotlighted some women bakers in here. That is really cool. All right, Dusty got the cookbook. If anyone is interested in the little book, the Telltale book, that is $4 and it is number 16. Thank you, Dusty. All right. So y'all, that was just my first one. I got so excited. My next one is going to be a choice for $5. I'm going to say these are like my vessels. One is something you've seen before and one is something you haven't. The first thing is going to be the Vintage Fenton Daisy and Button Top Hat Clear. Now, I am going to tell you that there is a chip right here on the very bottom, but it's on the bottom, right? It's not on the top hat of itself or anything like that. But it is Daisy and Button top hat.
You want to know
Right.
something interesting?
What?
You know who else makes that one?
Who?
You're not going to believe this. Oneida.
what?
Oneida makes this one?
Yes. Somebody
wow.
found one in the original box. I have never seen that. I've always assumed they were
different?
Fenton.
Yeah, this one has a little. I thought I saw a little mark on
Yeah.
this one. But
So just be aware, if you ever find them and they're not stamped,
yeah.
that Oneida made them as well.
Somebody said something about. What did somebody say? Something about a pressed glass molded, pressed versus molded. I can't remember.
Mhm.
I have two different ones. I'm holding them in my hands right now, Beth. I have one that I believe is Fenton and one that's the press. And you can tell that I can tell.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
This was my grandma's. And this is what she would do. Can you see? Those are matches. Match that she would just wrap her embroidery. So I took it weight from her thing and put them in there because I don't. So this is the one that I believe is Fenton. I can't see it right now, but it just looks different. This one is not as.
That one's probably an Oneida one then.
Yeah, this one seems more well made than this one. I was like, they're the same, but they're different.
Yeah. This one, the one in your right hand, does not look like as clear.
Right. It's not as clear. And it's not as smooth either. This is smooth, where this is rougher.
Yeah. This is very, very smooth, except for the piece down here, which I believe somebody just set that down on something.
But this is my grandma's, and this is what she did. She would wrap her when she got done. She would wrap her little embroidery floss around the matchsticks. So I just kept them like that from her sewing kit and put them in there.
That's cute.
That's my grandma.
All right, let me move it. Let me move it back over, and let me show you that this one is going to be $5. This is going to be number one, or your other choice for $5 is a vintage Fiesta tripod pyramid candle. It is a stick candle holder. And I will tell you that there's a couple of little places right here and right here. So there's a candle holder that goes down, a candle that goes down in there.
That's interesting. I've never seen one of those.
Mm-hmm. And this was the older Fiesta.
That's very Art Deco.
Yeah, and I can't remember if they made this in another color or not. I want to say they did, but it wasn't like their cool colors like they have now. So I'm calling these little vessels, little candles. As I saw this girl today, there's like a powdered pour that you can pour down and put a wick in, and and you don't have to have a candle. It just basically burns down. It's a sand candle. I think it's called sand candle. Y'all look that up because you can pour it into any vessel, put the wick down in it, take the wick out, pour the sand into another vessel, and make it a candle. I think it's called sand candle. But there is a little good chunk right here off of the bottom, if y'all can see right there. So I am doing either of these for $5 number one. $5 number one if you are interested in those. And then the last one this round. Hey, Sugar Britches, I needed to ask you something. We found a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang movie, and she wants to know if you want a journal out of it. We think you were the one for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but I couldn't be certain. So let me know if you're interested in that. The journals that Shelly made. The next one is from Dolores, and look at this, y'all. Look how beautiful that is. This one is a large moon and rhinestone owl brooch and pendant. So it's a twofer. You have your pendant piece right here to hang on a necklace, and you also have the is it the C the it's the well it's kind of like a U. It's not really a C because look at that. This is closed on the end. Maybe it's a safety C, but it's an old safety C. It doesn't roll over. So this one is going to be $14 and it is number 10. $14 number 10. Now this is a brooch and a pendant. So you can wear it on a necklace. I love the owl.
That
Or
is
you can wear it
so
as a brooch.
cute. The colors are so good.
Yeah. This is 14. This is from Dolores in the UK. It's $14 and it is number 10. It is about 2 inches in width. So it's a really good size. It is number 10 for $14. All right, those are my three. I think it's LaDonna's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me try to push all these buttons. Push the buttons. Now we're at LaDonna.
Okay. This is going to be a
Okay, hold
choice.
on. Sorry, just a second. While they are watching you,
Ooh.
I'm going to refresh, and I see Karen K for number 10. So thank you, Miss Gina, for your interest. Karen came in just a moment ahead of you. So Karen K gets the owl brooch for 14.
I'm so glad somebody picked that up because I thought that thing was adorable.
All right. Thank you. Thank y'all. I'll let Dolores know.
Okay. So the next item I have for you is going to be a choice. $5 each, number 49. Your first choice is a braided seed bead. You've got the cream seed beads with the brown and the gold. And it has a lobster closure with the 2-inch extender. Your second choice is the same style, except you've got the turquoise beads with the gold tone seed beads, braided as well. And your third choice is this multicolor carnivalesque seed bead,
Ooh, that's pretty.
multi-strands. I do have 3 of these. So it's your choice.
Oh, those are nice colors. I love that purple.
Number 49, $5.
That purple is that resurrection color.
I love that.
Perfect for Easter.
And that carnival effect of those beads.
That is so, so pretty.
Okay. If you don't have any interest in those, we will move on to the next item. The next choice I have for you are set of maps. This is going to be number 54 for $8, your choice. And these are all Nevada maps. So this one, we have the vintage slot machine Vegas magnet paired with the Reno map, AAA map. We have the Nevada state with the borough on it. And I paired the Nevada highway map. So get it, horses, borough. Thought those went together well. And then the last choice is a Vegas roulette magnet paired with Nevada, Utah map. So your choice of Nevada maps and magnet, $8, number 54.
Those are so good. I love that you were able to pair all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I a while back I got just a ton of ephemera, and I think this was mainly like the man collector of the family
Mm-hmm.
because I had a lot. There were a lot of maps and more manly type items. Okay, Gina, which one do you want? I have two different Vegas ones. I had the one with the roulette in the Nevada, Utah map, or I have the slot machine with the Reno map.
I'm just so glad that you were able to put them together.
Mm-hmm. All righty.
Slot machine, she said. Go, girl.
Slot machine and Reno. Awesome. We'll put you down for that one. All right. And then the last item I have in my round is going to be a choice, and it's going to be $8, number 46. This is different.
She said her husband is there right now shopping.
Oh, nice. All right. So this is a beaded plant hanger. Instead of the macrame,
Oh wow.
it's out of beads. And I brought it to life because taking a picture of this thing is nearly impossible. So the part where the plant hangs in is a 36-inch drop, but it's 48 inches all together. So I have it in the green, and then I have one in the blue.
That's pretty cool. That's a
Okay.
fancy way to display your plant.
Isn't it?
That's cool. If I could keep plants alive, I would get something like that.
Right? So I thought those were different, cute. You know, I could see it in like a teenager's room.
That's a
You
lot of
know,
work too.
yeah, right.
That is a lot of beating.
So, like I said, $8, number 46.
Apple's cleaning, but she's the plant lady. That girl can flat grow some plants.
I used to grow plants, but then my cats decided it would be fun to dig in my Christmas cactus that I've had for over 10 years, and then they killed it.
Oh.
So that's my 3.
My gosh, those are cute.
Aren't they? I was just like, and I don't think anybody ever used them.
I bet you those green ones glow.
Let's see. Not really. I mean,
Oh.
they do have some, but they're already such a neon green.
Yeah.
All righty.
You said your 3?
Yep.
All right, Sheryl, are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay. Well, I got some more bunnies. This is gonna be lot 29. It's a choice, $12. The first one is a big one.
Oh my gosh, she's a fatty.
It's a squishmallow.
Not a squishamallow.
Squishamallow. There's no A there.
I've never seen one like that before.
And
He's cute with a carrot on his belly.
it's a carrot. That's a big one. Look, he's happy. She, he, they're happy. And it's so soft, super soft. And I could get that in a box, in a little. I could squish it because it's a squishmallow. I could squish it down. So belly. I'm just a little kid at heart. So this is the choice 1 for $12, number 29, and the next choice
Cuteness overload.
is another bunny. It's a Build-A-Bear bunny. But
Oh,
this one says my first Easter.
Aw.
And he's got the floppy ears. And he's just your classic brown bunny. But with his my first Easter and his little khakis, with his little cargo pant on him, with his little bunny tail sticking out of his pants. And he's got the classic Build-A-Bear markings on his paws, his little pink feet, his little pink nose. So that's my choice 1. Again, that's number 29 for $12. My little sweet bunnies.
So Toy Bunny, $12, number 29.
Yep, look at. I mean,
That's
look at
they're
them.
cute.
They've been hanging out together, so they're good.
Maybe the pink one has a crush on the brown one.
Maybe, yeah.
That's why they're smiling like that.
I have a brown one like this, but it's curly haired, and it's a lot. It's pretty rare. Yeah. That's one of my bunnies because
That's cute.
I collect stuff like that. But yeah, so that's my first thing I've got to offer. And then next is going to be number 30, $9. It's a choice between 2 different sets of unicorns because it was just National Unicorn Day.
It was Unicorn Day. I wore a headband.
So this is our first set of the trio of 3 with their little rosebuds. And they are made in Taiwan. And they're a bisque. And they have more of like a little off-white compared to the next set I'm going to show you. But very carefully, I'm going to spin them around and show you. About 5 inches, I would say. But yeah, very 80s. Very just thought about it when I saw your unicorn horn, you know? It's unicorns. I got unicorns. Where are my unicorns? Oh, I'll bring unicorns. So this is the first set for $9. Or the next set is a family of 3. And you have the, what I think is, I don't know, the dad and the mom and the baby.
Magical.
I don't see any markings on them. And I tried to Google Lens them and I couldn't find any like them. But here they are. They're more of a white than the other set. They could be hand painted, I'm not sure. That's my next set of unicorns. You know, they're a rarity, right? I don't want to break them.
I think they're darling. And we all dressed
And
up
that,
for unicorn day.
again, is number 30, $9 for each set. And then my next set is a choice. It's going to be number 37, $10. And first, it's these Mickey Mouse and Minnie glasses. There's Mickey and Minnie. There's marking. It's an anchor hocking. There we go. I didn't even know that. But it does have that anchor on the bottom. And we've got Minnie. She's happy. Mickey's happy. They're always happy. With the classic Mickey and Minnie. So that's the first choice. And again, that's number 37, $10. Now, I can put stuff together too. We found these at the hoarder house, at the clean hoarder house. The set of Hawaiian shirt pot holders. And so I stole your idea. And I did, because I thought it was a great idea. A set of vintage playing cards. They're all there. They're made in Hong Kong. And they have that plastic, you know, the plastic sheen over them, you know, so they don't get all, they could get wet probably. I don't know, you could soak them in water, but they're all the same glue. But I counted them all, they're all there, plus the jokers. And then I had these little maps. That's National Geographic. This is Hawaii, the making of Hawaii. So there's a brief, you know, little history on it. And then the maps, and it's double-sided. And it's not just Hawaii, but it's also the other islands around. And also on this side. So
That's cool.
vacation, you know, of your choice. Disneyland, Disney World, or Hawaii. Your choice. So that's number 37, $10.
I'm going to have to go Hawaii because there's no or less kids there, and I'm with kids all day.
I would say Hawaii too, only because I've never been there.
I've never been to Hawaii. Maybe they have thrift stores in Hawaii, and we could do a meetup there.
They have them there. They do. So that's my 3.
All right. When I first saw your little oven mitt or pot holder things, I was like, and Steve could write a dad joke to go in there.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Hawaiian shirts always make me think of dad jokes. Yeah. Or
Well,
dad.
At first they look like they could fit the Build-A-Bears, but they don't open up. So.
Oh, there you go. All right, y'all. My next item in my rotation is a choice for $6. And these are going to be a pair. You get oil and vinegar of the hand-painted cruet set. They do not have stoppers, but they are hazel atlas. There is the marking there on the bottom. They are hand-painted, oil and vinegar, no stoppers, clear. This one could use to be rinsed out again, and probably a little denture tab in there. That's the oil. This was the vinegar. Again, they are hand painted. They do not have stoppers, but they are the little clear cruets. These are going to be $6, number 17. $6, number 17, or your other choice is a vintage lady head vase wall pocket. It does have a little mark right here, and it does have heavy crazing. And I did look these up, but I was going to actually do something with it, like paint it, put some trim on it, just decorate it up, because it doesn't, to me, it doesn't pop, but I think it was designed that way. But it is a wall pocket. It's a thin little wall pocket. And if the flowers or whatever go over that, you won't see that little piece right there. You could also repaint it. But it's a little wall pocket, lady with bonnet, head vase. Um, and so you can have the head vase, or I mean, the little wall pocket head vase of the lady, or the um, oil and vinegar cruet set for $6, number 17. $6, number 17. Sugar Britches loves the bunny behind you, Cheryl. All right. And the next choice that I have is going to be, I have several of these, and they're going to be just $1 each. I watched the Crafters sale the other weekend, or was it last weekend, with Christy and Julie and who was the other? Kathy, and they just had so many great crafters. And I have all of these little tart tins. So they're going to be $1 each, and they're going to be number 5. So I have some heart-shaped tart tins. They're perfect for little assemblages or something like that. I also have a little flower shape. These are older. I have the little pie shape. I have the oblong, like ladyfinger shape. And then I have the diamond shape. And if I'm not mistaken, these are made in Sweden. Yes, these are all marked made in, they're stamped Sweden right here. So I have two of these. These are going to be $1 each if you're wanting to make assemblages. Some people make assemblages this way. Some people turn it over like this. Other people have painted and decoupaged a little picture in there, like a little Easter chick, and glued some grass, and it's super cute. I have 2 of these. I have 2 of the little flower ones, which I like this side of it. I have 3 of these left. And I have, oh, I had a bunch of hearts. I have 6 hearts left. And they are, yes. Hey, Kathy Wiseman, $1 each, number 5. Yeah, Miss D, Miss Pam, D, Leanne, Margot, all of them were there. And it just made me think of the crafting stuff. So I pulled these out, and my tart tins are $1 each, number 5. So if you're interested, put in number 5, and we'll talk about which one or ones you would like. All right, my last item for this round is going to be another piece from Dolores, and it is number 11, and it is $15. But for $15, you're going to get 4 pins. It is a scatter pin set. Oh Lord, let me get her notes, because I don't want to get it wrong. You get a scatter brooch lot. There are 4 brooches in here. You have one, I'm going to do it this way. So you have 2 of the silver tone and pink rhinestone brooches. They are about 0.9 by 0.9 inches there, right? Wait a minute. I might have done wrong that one. Oh yeah, that's right. And then I have the gold tone and purple rhinestone. So it's light colored purple and dark colored. This is gold tone, rollover safety C class. It's about an inch. And then you're going to get this one, which is a silver tone starburst that has silver tone rollover safety C clasp, as well as all of these beautiful rhinestones. So you're getting 4 of these little scatter brooches. Lord have mercy. I don't think I can do this, but we'll try. You're going to get all 4 of these for $15, and it's going to be number 11. You're going to get all 4 of those brooches for $15, all for $15, number 11. And that looks so cute on a little jacket, jean jacket, purse, or something like that. All right. That is, I see you, Miss Mary Jo. You would like the set of 4. Got you. Thank you. I'll let Dolores know. She'll be thrilled. All right. So this should be our last round, LaDonna. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is LaDonna's last round.
Okay. These are going to be choice $5.51. These are all approximately 18 inches long. So we have this one. You've got your silver tone seed beads with your purple, turquoise blue, and white. And it's a multi-strand necklace. You have in that same style the silver, black, and gold seed beads, multi-strand. Then you have the cream off-white with the gold like spacers in between the strands on it. And then your last choice is this black, gold, and silver multi-strand seed bead. So you have 4 different choices for $5 each, number 51. And like I said, you're not going to get the beads for that much.
I know. Those are so pretty. And it's just so many strands. I could not sit there. 51, the first one says Miss Gina.
This one?
The colorful one, like the Easter eggs. That's what it reminds me of.
All right. I'll put these
For
down.
$5? You said $5?
Yep.
Holy cow. I thought maybe I was hearing stuff.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, that's what I was saying. Even if you just want, to repurpose them, you can't buy them for that price
Mm-hmm.
to do a project. But they're all beautiful. Like I said, they're made by women in other countries that are just trying to, earn money for their families. And I ended up coming across a whole what I want to say, a whole inventory of these pieces. So,
You're like Shelly. I don't buy one of anything. I buy all of them.
right. All right. The next item I have for you is going to be number 42. These are going to be $8 choice. And they're going to be the map and magnet set. So we have the Ozarks magnet with the hillbilly under the tree. And we have a vintage Lake of the Ozarks map.
Oh, wow. I love that you were able to find the matches. That's so cool.
Girl, I told you, I had 2 closets literally full of antique vintage ephemera.
She's not kidding because I actually saw the closet. I saw one
Yeah.
of them. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the other day I was thinking I just need to pull a tote and just start listing, either do a live or just start listing it because it's pretty insane. So we
Hey,
have
Lynn,
that
how are you?
one. And then I have a Land of Lakes, Missouri map. And on this one, you have your choice. I have the St. Louis Arch magnet, or you have the Steamboat, Missouri. So either one with that one. And then the last map I have is Arkansas. You have the Razorback on it. I have a 1968 Arkansas map paired with that. So again, these are number 42, $8, your choice. And they're all these maps are in really good condition. I do think he collected maps because there's a whole tote full of just maps.
And I think those will photograph well for you on your Etsy too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gina wants number 42, the Ozark.
Awesome. I love that one.
I think the cover for that is the coolest.
Mm-hmm. Those colors.
Yeah, and I mean it's like old film. So even if you had like a movie room or an area where you put movie posters, that would be really cool in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All righty. Yeah. We've talked about having the man show, like items for men. And I came across some strongman brochures. And
Oh wow.
I was just like, oh, I know exactly when I'm going to pull those out. All righty. And then my last item that I have for you tonight, and thank you, Gina, is going to be number 45, $8 choice. And this is going to be another Avon pink zebra stripe scarf. We have this one. Let's see.
That's even good for breast cancer awareness too.
Right. Looking for.
Come on.
This one doesn't have a maker's mark. But this is a beautiful, like watercolor, fall watercolor with the black border on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is a Lane Bryant
Oh, that one's pretty.
rectangular. Still has its original tags on it. Made in Hong Kong, so it's an older Lane Bryant. So you have your choice. $8. number 45.
Man, you had all kind of pretties tonight.
I have oodles and oodles of scarves. So I was like,
You're gonna have to run a static scarf sale, girl.
right. Alrighty. And that's the last of mine.
Number 45, the black border for Miss Gina, please.
This one?
That one's pretty. Very
Mhm.
regal.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. Let me see if Sheryl is still here because she is. She just put in the chat that my battery is going to die.
Uh-oh.
You're muted, Sheryl.
I didn't have it plugged in. So, and then all of a sudden I looked and I said, oh my gosh, I'm like at 4%. So it looks like it's holding at 4%. So
Good.
fingers crossed. So let me do this real as quick. Anyways, what the bunny? That bunny? Is that what the bunny? Which bunny was she talking about?
I guess Lori Ann was talking about the bunny card. I got the chick card and it's so cute.
Well, I mean, if she's interested in it, I could add it to this next one.
I don't know if she's still here. Lori Ann, if you're still here, let us know. Go ahead and show yours because your phone's going to die.
Yeah. So it's going to be number 33, and it's going to be a choice of $7. A choice between a cutting board. It's a bunny. New package.
Aww.
New in package. Bunny cutting board. That I just never used. And or this basket. It is a Target basket, but it resembles very well a long burger. Not as thick as a long burger, but it has the lining inside of it. So that's number 33. Did I say that? Nope. That's got mixed up. Hold on. It's number 31. $8. We can do $7. I don't know.
She said 30. She said 33 both. So Miss Gina. So she wants both the
You
cutting
want
board.
both? Okay. You can both. We'll do them. Yeah. $7 for Gina. Both. Okay. That thank you. That takes up that would have taken up a lot in my Easter tote to pack up. So that was Gina. Okay. And let me put that there. All right. And then I have, so see, I mixed that up. This is going to be number 31. We'll do number 31. $7. Choice of either, they're bunnies also. I have another pink bunny with a little gingham sheer bow. Huh? Or my favorite, the gray bunny
A thumper.
with the gel. It looks like jelly beans, but he smells like chocolate. And I was like, I smelled him first, and then I saw his little tag that says, I smell like chocolate. So
Oh
he
my God.
does. On the top of his head, I smell like chocolate. He smells like chocolate. So that's number 31. $7 for the gray or the pink. And then
Oh my gosh, these are cute.
for my last one, and I just dropped it, I think. Of course I did. Nope, I didn't. It's right here, number 36. So it's a choice of either the pink or the blue. And I got them for my girls because I was thinking they could hang their necklaces off of them because they can hang. You could put scarves through them. And then I thought, well, I was going to spray paint them gold. And then before I did that, I said, well, let me look them up first. And I'm glad I didn't spray paint them gold. because they came in the blue and they came in the pink and they also came in like a lime green kind of. So it's going to be choice $8, number 36 for either the pink one or the blue one. But I thought you could also put them on the table and set like a voltive candle in it.
They're cute. I like the bright colors.
Yeah, very spring, Easterish. So, anyways, I have 4% still. Thank goodness I got through that.
All right.
I was starting to panic. You know how I do. You know how I am.
Let me move over. I had to find myself in all of that. Okay, here is our last round, my last round, and the last round for the evening. Thank you so much if you stayed with us. If you joined us even for a little bit, joined us and came back, thank you so much. What happened to my hair? I mean, I didn't know a live sale was going to do this to my hair, but okay. My next choice is going to be bells, y'all, because why not? I have two little bitty bells. They're going to be $5 each, number 18. This one is a metal Arizona bell. I did not put the Arizona map with it, but it's a little like Arizona. Well, it is not like, it is. It is an Arizona souvenir little metal bell.
Oh, I'm hot.
It's really cute. And then the other one is a mini Gorum bell. I love the colors in this. This is a little Gorum Japan bell. I love it. Kind of reminds me of a unicorn because it's kind of swirled around there and the unicorn tail. It is marked here. Now this is from the Lady with the 2000 Bell collection. This is number 18, Gentle Breeze from a Gorham collection. So right here, right in here, it's, oh my goodness. Hold on. I don't know how to do that. Okay. Right here is a sticker, but right over here, it is marked Gorham. And it says that it is number 18, Gentle Breeze. So these are very small. The Gorham Bell is it's 3.5 inches. The Arizona Bell is 3 3/4 inches. I'm trying not to ring them because I know that Bree doesn't like the sound. This one is about 2 1/4 inches in diameter. This one is about 1 3/4 inches in diameter. I like the design that's on that. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but I love that. It's almost like a thread design. So there is a design on the back as well as the Arizona on the front. These are going to be $5 each, number 18. No headsets today. $5 each, number 18. That's the Arizona. That's the Gorham Bell. $5 each, number 18. All right. And then my next item is a choice for $12. And the first one is an applesauce set. It has the jar, the lid, the underplate, and a spoon. These are made in Japan. So I want to just show you kind of if I can tip it down like this. It's an applesauce jar. Here is the hand-painted plate. There is the remnants of the Japanese sticker or the Japan sticker. Here is the lid, free of chips or cracks. Here. You need more cowbells? This one is the jar portion of that, also free of chips or cracks. So there's basically 4 apples on there. And I included a spoon. The spoon is half of the battle. This is a really cool spoon, and it is also marked Japan. So the little, I mean, I believe it's an applesauce, but you could use it for whatever that you wanted for. It is going to be $12 number six, $12 number six, and the other choice for number six for $12. Hold on, I have to take these all came from the shop. So I'm bringing stuff as I was rotating stock. I was bringing a couple of things from the shop. This one is I have it packaged like this, but it is a set of 6 English Pembroke square core-backed acrylic finished coasters. So there is an acrylic finish to this, which is a hard surface. They have hey, Shelly, Tina. Oh, Tina, she said yes on the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And Miss Gina said yes on I don't remember what it was. Not Snow White. You know what I mean. So all of them are in perfect condition. They are England Pembroke. They are 4 1/8 inch. They have this beautiful tropical and bird design. They are all the same. They're all this. Mary Poppins. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Shelly. So there are 6 of these. You're going to get 6 of these, and they are going to be $12 number 6. So number 6 will be the coasters or the applesauce set. Could be a jam or jelly set as well, but we believe that it's applesauce. Either one of those, $12 number 6. And my last item for the evening is a $5. No, it is a $8. No, $5. It's $5. I can't even think. I'm so tired. $5 choice. And it's lots of jewelry pieces. Lots being a set. The first one is going to be, there are 25 gold tone letter beads. So if you're a reseller and you like to photograph, or you you want to do reselling with these are all letters. I have all the letters G, U, B. These are a gold tone. They are thick. There are 25 of them. There even is an at symbol. An at symbol there. But I wanted to show you, like, there's no T for Tina, but there is a B for Beth. So hold on. There's an R, which would be her real name. So here is the B. It might be backwards for y'all. So here's the B, and it goes through here. So I don't know if that was for a bracelet or something, but there are 25 of these. I don't know if they spelled something. I think they went on the little leather strips. I'm selling all 25 for $5, number 12. $5 number 12 for all 25. Or your other choice for $5 is a package of 16 pair of earrings. All right, Bree, you want these for $5. Awesome. My other choice, Bree, let me let you see which one you want, because there's a choice. There's these, or there is a package of 16 pair of earrings. Also, I call a reseller's lot. I will say that these little yellow ones right here, there are some yellow ones that are going to fluoresce green. You see those? I think it's their coating. But I think there's 16 pair. I have some of these. I have some of these, and the pair is in here. I have some of these, some little chandeliers. The little yellow ones that I showed you. These are the ones that I think fluoresce. That's what I was thinking. Okay, these are new and they got those stopper things on there. So yeah, it's these. It's these that turn green. But there are some white. Oh, look at these. I put these in here. Look at those. So I believe that there are 16 pair of earrings in here for $5. So those are cute too. All right, so Bree wants the letters. So Bree wants the letters and Gina wants the earrings. All right, so let me write that down and then clean all that up. Bree wants the letters and Gina wants the earrings. I mean, you could put those in. That's perfect. You could put those in Easter eggs. They got some really cute ones. Now, some of them are duplicates, and some of them, like these, are just little white ones. But I mean, you're getting 16 pair for $5. That's really good. All right, ladies. I think that's it. I'm trying to get all Miss Gina's earrings in here. Gina, Bree, I'm glad you got those letters because I just don't do anything the with the online sales. Do y'all like this one or this one? I don't think I like that one. I think that one's better, right? Good.
Good. Yeah.
All right. We did it, ladies. Thank you so much for being here today, y'all. We really appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget, LaDonna just had a video drop today where they went to, what is it, a reseller meetup.
Day 2 of the reseller meetup Planes to Profit.
Okay. And I had a video drop Tuesday. Can I add the Arizona Belle? Absolutely. Arizona Belle. Arizona for Bree. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Karen, for letting me know that. So I had a video Tuesday. So if you didn't see that, that was Dolores and I at a huge flea market. And it had been like 40, 50, 60 degrees. We went and it was 89. Geez, my knees. You had a video drop, Haylin. So y'all check out Haylin Vintage. She had one drop as well. So there's lots of people in the chat. If you are watching the replay and we're not able to be here, please let us know by reaching out to the email. Mine is scprincess1@comcast.net, Sheryl-ShinySquirrel@gmail.com, and Bayoubellevintiques@gmail.com. All of that is in the information in the description below. These ladies will have a vamp sale usually next week. Is it next week?
Every Wednesday at 11 Central.
I'm at work. I never get to watch. Anyway, I miss it every single time. So and I never know what they have in advance. And then Bree posted on IG. Oh, thanks, Karen, for putting that in. Bree, you need to join us for a sale, girl. I have not seen you on my sale in a minute. So Instagram message me. I got some dates in May. So I'm so glad that y'all were here today. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to send us your information. I already got several people's information. LaDonna.
Don't forget we have our drop sale on.
We are having a bunny drop shop hop. So basically, it's a drop sale hop. Drop sale is pre-recorded. It is not live. There's no live chat. It's a regular video, just like you watch our regular videos, except there's a sale, and you will claim your items in the comments. And I've got to get the schedule out, not only to people in YouTube land, but also to people who are participating, because that is going to happen this coming Thursday, a week from today. I'm almost certain that I'm kicking it off at 4:30. And it's going to go. So it's me and LaDonna and Cindy from Mimi's Treasure Cottage and Dee from the Thrill of the Thrift and Angie's from Angie's Oddities and Patrick from Trusty Huckster Mercantile.
Yeah.
And if Sheryl had not broken her rib, she would do it. But now she's playing catch up. So she's going to be in our next one, maybe. So that's coming up on Thursday, a week from today. Sunday at 11 a.m. Central, Dolores and I will be here. I haven't chatted with Dolores in a while. So she's coming to do a jewelry chat with us, y'all. So you know how we do. If you claim something that day, that money goes to Lunches of Love. They just had their big fundraiser. And the lady said, I'm so, so sorry, but I've forgotten. I just saw a sticky note with your name on it. And I was like, well, I knew you were having your big fundraiser, so I was just going to wait. So drop sale hops are the best. A lot of people love drop sale hops, and we haven't done one in a while. They like them because they're pre-recorded and they don't have to be there to be able to claim anything. So because it's pre-recorded, yes, we want you to hop through, but you can watch it whenever you want. So a lot of people aren't available right now. This is prime get kids to bedtime. So it's easier for them as well.
And then Thursday, Sheryl and I are also participating in the Creatures and Critters raid train on VAMP. I think I go on at 5. I'm not sure what your time slot is, Sheryl.
That's on District on Virtual Antique Marketplace, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I think it's early. I'm pretty sure it's earlier in the day.
It's like, are y'all talking to me? I hear you, but I don't see you. All right, y'all. Thank you for everybody watching, and we will see you next time. So until then, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye, y'all. Thanks. Yes, Lynn, absolutely. Hit me up about that. Love to have you join us.